Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Rolling Stock History series. Today we will look at the M7 and M9 EMUs used on the Long Island Railroad. In our first episode, we talked about the M1 M3s, which started running in 1968 and 1984 respectively. By the late 1990s, the M1s has been running for nearly 3 decades, and a replacement was needed. In 1999, 836 new trains known as the M7 series were ordered from Bombardier for the LIRR. The trains were numbered 7001 to 7836 and were delivered in early 2002, and testing was done on the Ronkonkoma branch. On October 30th of that year, the M7 trains went into revenue service on the Long Beach branch. There were also M7A trains ordered for the Metro-North Railroad, but that will be for a future video. The M7 trains are 85 feet long, 10 feet 6 inches wide. The M7 is designed to run up to 100 miles per hour. In operation, it runs at a maximum speed of 80 miles per hour. The traction system of the M7 trains is the IGBT VVF. The M7 trains on the LIRR has a black and yellow front. They came in married pairs, where each car contains a complete set of controls for an engineer, conductor, or brakeman. The B cars contain a handicap-accessible restroom, which is larger than the restroom provided on the M1 and M3 rail cars, and designed to accommodate a wheelchair, as well as an attendant or service animal accompanying the passenger. The M7 did have some trouble in the early days it was in service. The M7 cars swayed from side to side more than intended when introduced to service and required modification to reduce the sway. In late 2006, the MTA had to replace all of the armrests of the M7 trains after paying out over $100,000 to customers who filed complaints. On October 8, 2016, an M7 train on the Long Island Railroad's Port Jefferson branch sideswept a work train near the new Hyde Park station, whose car 704 heavily damaged and sent to be scrapped. Its mate 7043 was in storage until 2017 when it was mated with 7554 as it lost its mate 7553 in the Atlantic Terminal accident in 2017. On January 4, 2017, an M7 train on the Long Island Railroad's Atlantic branch overshot a bumper at Atlantic Terminal Track 6. Over 100 people were injured. Car 7553 was seriously damaged in the collision after a broken rail pierced the underbody, creating a large hole. The unit was repaired at the Arc Street shops, and it may be used for the battery unit test train. On April 19, 2021, the LIRR proposed equipping 2 pairs of M7 rail cars with batteries for travel in the diesel territory, pending feasibility studies. The study has ended as of July 2022 after determining that retrofitting of the existing equipment is not feasible. Now, let us move on to the M9 series. In the early 2010s, the MTA started its construction on the East Side Access. Meanwhile, the M3s had also been running for almost 30 years. So the MTA decided to order another new fleet of trains known as the M9. These new trains will not only replace the aging M3 trains, but also expand the fleet for additional service to Grand Central. In September 2013, the M9 contract was awarded to Kawasaki Heavy Industries for a base order of 92 cars for the LFR, with option for an additional 584 cars, with 304 for the LFR and 280 for the Metro-North Railroad. In July 2017, an option order with 110 rail cars was exercised. The first 4 M9 trains were delivered from the TDCI facility to the LFR in mid-2018, and testing began in June of that same year. The first 8-car set of the M9 trains entered service on September 11, 2019, on the Port Jefferson branch. As of June 2021, the LFR had taken delivery of all 92 cars of the base order. The remaining M9 trains was delayed due to the defects found in on-site testing, as well as the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. As of April 2024, all 202 M9s for the LFR have been delivered. The M9 trains are 85 feet in length and 10 feet 8 inches wide. The design speed of the M9 trains is 100 miles per hour and in-service speed is 80 miles per hour, completely the same as the M7s. The M9 trains use IGBT VVF from the Mitsubishi Electric. The M9 trains brought various new features, including wider seats and electrical outlets on both sides of the car, each row of seats. All M9 trains will be equipped with positive train control and CCTV cameras that allow the train crew to view the passenger area of the train. The M9 also has exterior destination signs at the front and rear of the train, like the M8 trains from Metro North Railroad. Furthermore, the internal and external destination signs display the car's position within the train to assist passengers to getting off at stations with short platforms that do not span the entire train length. There are also new automated announcements that are easier to hear and understand and differ from the M7, M7A, M8, and C3 fleets.
This station is Cedarhurst. This is the train to Far Rockaway. The next station is Lawrence.
Unlike the M9 trains, the M9A will additionally feature USB ports installed in each alternating current electrical outlet, powered bathroom doors, stainless steel urinals in each bathroom, and Gorilla Glass side windows that do not haze, fade, or crystallize. If you liked this video, I'm sure you will enjoy the other episodes in this series, which you can check out here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.